Alright, we're back on Arena. And we have what is a hotkey, aka Captjow, at least around Discords, against Johnny Steven here. So, what is a hotkey? Playing as Lithuanians here. And Johnny Steven with Byzantines. How can you live with those Discord notifications? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have notifications disabled on 45 of the 50 Discords I am a member of. I've casted him before, so you might have seen it on my channel, basically, or you've seen it somewhere else, which is perfectly doable, perfectly plausible as well. So, Lithuanian start with plus 150 food. That doesn't stop what is a hotkey from pushing in more deer here to boost the food income. That is already indicative of a lightning fast cast age attempt here to play into the Lithuanians monks, because the Lithuanians monk on the streets work faster, and they starting with that plus 150 food makes it easier to get quick and smooth through the ages as well. And the game was entitled Recent Monks, so we should know what to expect. Looks like Captjow, or what is a hotkey here, has 4 deer, so that's amazing as well. That's 140 extra free food. I don't think Kasva played this guy as 1300 range, so unless more people are called what is a hotkey. Oh yeah, maybe in Empire Wars, that could be. So, let's assume Lithuanians go for the monks here. That's kind of bad news when they're up against the Byzantines, because Byzantines have all of the monk techs as well. And if they get to the cast stage, they'll have faster healing rates, they have access to the same technology as they should be able to contest the Lithuanians monk rush, even without dropping a defensive castle or guard towers or whatnot. They could rely on their own monks. So this could be a full-on wall-low battle here, we'll see. We won't know for sure yet. Let's keep an eye on what is a hotkey here to see what's going on here. Scouting the side. Didn't find the enemy side yet, but probably shouldn't have any trouble finding them, of course. Still focusing mainly on food here. No mill placed yet. Lumber camp is up. You need 2 buildings to go up to the food age, so at some point you'll need to drop the mill anyway. But look at the food count. We're at 6 minutes something here, 18 pop, and could be that Wally's hotkey will click up at 19 here, in fact, and still be able to get up to the cast stage at a reasonable timing. Wait, red hasn't even pushed a single deer yet. He's getting 1 here. So he's prioritizing the boars first, then the deer. Nothing wrong with that, but they're not going to go to cast stage as fast as the Lithuanians, that's for sure. So we're on the way up here. 20 pop for what is a hotkey. In an uptime that would usually lead your... On an open map, that would lead your opponent towards thinking that you're going for the scouts opening, but in this case, for seasoned arena players, that usually means that they're going for some ridiculous early cast stage aggression, like a stupid early castle drop, or more commonly the monk or monk siege push. We don't need to speculate here, though. The game is in fact called Recent Monks, so so we know what we can expect to see here. Yeah, luring not going quite to plan for Johnny Steven here, but here we go. Still didn't click up, and what is a hotkey is in fact in the feudal age. before Byzantines even click up here. This is ridiculous. Look at the resources as well. What is the hotkey is going to sell the stone here to get the gold to go up. It's probably going to be the blacksmith market here. Missing a tiny bit of wood here, but that shouldn't be a concern. You just rush up the market with the remaining builders here. Sell the stone, and off we go to the castle age. After which you start tasking the villagers straight to gold to mine gold for lots of monks and potentially a couple of siege weapons to complement them. Alright, so Johnny Steven is up as well, is reaching the feudal age here, but in the meantime, what is a hotkey is 1 minute 20 seconds to go for the cast age. Only 18 seconds of idle time here. Maybe a tiny bit of idle time is to be expected when you aim for a lightning fast uptime like this. And need to rush up the buildings and whatnot. The worker efficiency is still better for blue than for red here by small margins. And is about to send 2 villagers forward, even a weak one forward here. Loom is in, so they are more resistant to enemy units here. You see the buildings placement of the Byzantine player here as well is to keep the make it a little bit more awkward for the enemy to move in if they manage to break through somehow. But here they go. Where is Red Scout? Why isn't Red scouting what's up here? Catholic is in. Maybe he'll beat the Byzantines this time. It's looking kind of good, doesn't it? The uptime was 12-13, so could have been below 12, best case. Ooh! Did you forget to send the villagers forward or what? Or is trying to hide them away? Color me confused. We have 2 monasteries going up close to home here, just in case we need to make defensive monks, I guess. See you around, Tech Chariot. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Is this mind games or what? 2 villagers forward just looking around. Oh, there's the siege workshop. Alright, Sanctity, important for monks' hit points, and a couple of them out already. Perks of having Lithuanians here. 8 on gold, 9 on wood. It's all gold and wood here, and not even making villagers at this point, just pumping out monks and siege. And red is in for a... We can't even say surprise here, because he probably saw this coming with the uptimes. And he'll just commit to town centers here. Well, what is a hotkey? Drops a forward barracks for spearmen against any potential light cav from Johnny Steven here. All in aggression for what is a hotkey here with 4 monks and... no, 5 monks total, in fact. Denying quick wads here from the villagers because of the range of the monks and the fact that the villagers start running when the conversions have big gun here. Why not finish off the scout? There's a Yeah, blue would have won this one. So about to break through, making a ram first here. Johnny Steven is reacting with the defensive siege workshop, but he needs to. Yeah. We'll see how we can hold off against this with the 3 town centers. That certainly limits Monk's movement, but then again, there's siege. There's going to be some kind of cavalry added here as well. Don't think redemption is in yet, but once that's affordable, Johnny Steven is gonna struggle with siege defense here as well. Yeah, redemption is in. It's actually going to convert the market and the siege workshop and whatnot here. Who needs anything else than monks anyway? You can just take the enemy houses and production buildings and whatnot, and Johnny Steven will either need to delete these buildings or allow them to be converted. And if the siege workshop is converted here, then that's just free siege units production for what is a hotkey. A little bit unfortunate there with completing the conversion, but I think he's gonna get the siege workshop eventually. It gets conversion in on the Mangonel as well, and Johnny Steven seems to struggle with the defense here. 3 TCs, just not the right call here against the Monk siege push. I think you need to stay 1 TC. Maybe consider guard tower if you can. Stone is off limits, so you can't really get a defensive castle up here, but you could maybe tweak the market prices to get some guard towers up or something to at least delay the push. But easier said than done with this kind of uptime. Just 7 monks was all what is a hotkey or Captjow needed here to end this game. And see the uptime 12-13, 852 feudal age. Yeah, the instant conversion was probably from charging up on the building and then to dive into the siege weapon instead. So smart move of Captjow there.